outside this hall, okay? For the next few minutes. Under 10-year-old, you are excused. You don't have to go outside the hall, but you are excused even if you speak. Okay? Everybody ready? Everybody got flower? Okay. So, we are going to do the Mahanavami Pushpanjali. This is the last Pushpanjali for this year. And then after the Pushpanjali, we are going to do the Arati. And then we are going to do the Visarjan, Dasami and Visarjan. And that will be the end of the puja for this year. So, we are going to, of course, do the Pushpanjali in 3 parts. We are going to do the Durga Stotram, part of it. Then we are going to do the Pushpanjali. Then we are going to do the Pranam Mantra. I'm still hearing several people talking back there, so one more time, if you have a burning desire to talk, please take it outside. Alright. So I'm just going to give a little bit of context, because Mahanavami Puja is a little bit of different puja from the rest of the Durga Puja. Because the Mahanavami Puja, I don't know, those of you who are paying attention, Mahanavami Puja is you kind of become one. So the person who is doing the puja, the person gradually goes becoming one. So if you were noticing, you might have noticed me saying a lot of things like Durgaya Shirase Namaha, Durgaya Shikhaye Saha, and then when I'm trying to become the divinity, I'm trying to then offer. But this is different because for every puja there is a progression, like an imperfection. So this is like feeling, kind of realizing, just like I said, the divinity inside. So I will start with, before we say the Durga mantra, I will give you 2 stunning scientific facts that will help you understand. Okay? So we are all made of molecules and atoms, right? At the core of molecules and atoms, let's think about basic science. So you have electron, proton, neutrons, right? Protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. Electrons are running around. That's the classical. Forget about the quantum or if it is true or false or anything like that. Then there is a whole bunch of empty space. So the question is, if we take the entire humanity and if we ignore the empty space, and if we could collapse all the matter, proton, electron, neutron, whatever, into a collection, how big will that be? Entire humanity, all 9 billion of us. Can you take a guess? It's smaller than 1 sugar cube. Each one of us is 99.999999, keep on going, that person empty. And yet we make so much of sound. Empty vessel sounds a lot. You should now understand, right? So in that sphere, we are so empty. We are like 99.999% empty. And yet we are feeling everything, right? And very interesting thing is, if you look at there are several physicians, so correct me if I'm wrong, our stomach acid is so strong that if you put a razor blade, it will melt, right? Kind of. Hydrochloric acid. Yet it doesn't eat us up, right? We have a protection. So think about this, our mind is full of junk. And yet we are somehow able to perform. Call this the divine protection. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Samastita. And it has a protection. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samastita. What is not shanti, it's shkanti. Shaka. What does it mean? It means restraint. Restraint is what gives us our ability to perform. Our body restrains our gastric juices, stops us from eating us. Our junk in our head constantly, it will destroy us up until the time we restrain and pull us back together. That's the focus, right? And everything, all this realization is happening to a physical form that looks very big, but it is 99.99999% empty. The entire humanity is nothing but just one sugar cube sprinkled in a space. So with that context, these are scientific facts. With that context, what I want you to do is to focus. Focus on that inner emptiness. Focus on that inner willingness to just babble around and say everything. Quiet yourself, focus, and be one with the divine. Restrain your thoughts. That is the best thing you can do. Okay? Mano buddhi chitta ahankara saprapti moksha evacha. If you can control your mind, your thoughts, your audacity to think and to pretend that you are the best thing that ever happened to this universe, ahankara, that's how you get to the moksha. Nivritti means you withdraw from everything and you become like the open canvas so that the divine can play on yourself. Okay, now repeat after me. Om, Oing, Durgang, Shivang, Shantikaring, Brahmaning, Brahmana Priyam, Sarvaloka, Pranetincha, Pranamami, Sada Shivang, Mangalam, Shobhanam, Shuddham, Nishkalam, Paramankalam, Vishweshwaring, Vishwamatam, Chandikam, Pranamamyaham, Sarvadeva, Maing Deving, Sarvaloka, Bhayapaham, Bindhasthan, Vindhanilayam, Divyasthana, Nibasinim, Shiro me, Chandika Patu, Kanthang Patu, Maheshwari, Hridayang Patu, Chamunda, Sarvataha Patu, Kalika, Andham, Kushtancha, Daridram, Rogam, Shokancha, Darunam, Bandhu Swajana, Vairagya, Durgetvam, Haradurgating, Argham, Pushpancha, Naividyam, Malyam, Malaya Basini, Grihana, Varade Devi, Kalyanam, Kuru me sada. Om Krita Puja Maya Bhakta Navo Durge Surar Chite Bhuktva Bhogan Varang Dattva Kuru Kriyan Yadhasukam. Let me explain the last two and then we'll go to Pushpanjali. So one of the things that's saying, Shiro me Chandika Patu, Kantham Patu Maheshwari, Hridayan Patu Chamunda, Sarvatava Patu Kalika. My consciousness, my Shir is Chandika. My voice, Kantham Patu, is Chandika. Chandika is coming all from the divine. Hridayan Patu, my emotions, my thoughts, my collections, everything is Chandika. Sarvataha Patu Kalika. When everything becomes one, then I become Kalika. I become one with the lightlessness, thoughtlessness, eternal. And then it is saying, Andham Kushtancha Daridram Doka Roga Shokancha Darunam Bandhu Swajana Vairagyam Durgedan Hara Durgati. Think about ourselves as kind of like a recycling machine, right? So the purpose of life, it is very clearly defined in the Durga Stuti. The purpose of life is not to hold things for yourself. The purpose of life is to pass it along. Okay? Andham Kushtancha Dwaridam, everything, people who cannot see, people who are afflicted with diseases, people who are afflicted with poverty, just help them through me, because I am you, right? I am the vessel. Take me right there. And if you want to understand the Shakti Mat for evolution, that is what evolution is. If we hold everything for ourselves, then the nature doesn't need us. That will be the end of it. If we pass it along, if we want to recycle ourselves, be at the service of everyone, that will pass on. That is the epigenetics. That will move on. That thoughts will move on. That is evolution in the Shakta tense. One last thing. Om Krita Puja Mayang Bhakta Navadurga Surarchite Bhukta Bhogang Varam Dattva Kuru Kriram Yada Sukham. I am offering all these things to you, but the funny thing is, I am offering you to eat all those things, right? And we are eating all those things. But if you are the divine, you are the food, and you are the one who eats the food. Bhuktva Bhogan. So what is being eaten, what is being consumed, and whoever is the consumer is the same person. So what is going on? Varam Tattva Kida Sukham. You are just playing with everything. You are the food, you are the consumer. Kind of makes sense? A little bit? Alright. Let's do the Pushpanjali now. Om Durge Durge Mahabhage Trahi Mang Shankara Priye Mahishaswing Madan Matte Pranotasmi Prasidame Esha Pushpanjali Om Ring Ring Bhavat Durgayai Namaha Om Harapapam Haraklesham Harashokam Harasukham Hararogam Harashkhobam Haramaning Harapriye Esha Pushpanjali Om Ring Ring Bhavat Durgayai Namaha Om Kali Kali Mahakali Kalike Papaharini Dharmakama Prade Devi Narayani Namastute Esha Pushpanjali Om Ring Ring Bhavat Durgayai Namaha. One of the things in the Pushpanjali, I think I didn't mention it before, is Harash Khobham, which in Bengali we say Khob, right? Regret. Something that we didn't done. suppressed anger, right? So these are all the mental pollutions, prejudice. This person is so bad, I cannot deal with that person. This person is wrong. I wish I could kill that person. Right? This is such a bad situation. These are all those mental pollution. And the mantra basically says, Harash Khobhang, take this away, take this kachra, take this trash away. And just, I'm giving up everything. Let me become the empty canvas, right? So please remember that. Pranam mantra, repeat after me. Kayena manasa vacha tatyo nanya gatir mamaha antascharena drashtitan bhutanam parameshwari sarvamangala mangalye shive sarvartha sadhike sharanye tramyake gauri narayani namastute srishti sthiti vinashana shakti bhute sanatani gunashraye gunamaye narayani namastute sharanagata deenartha paritrana parayane sarvasyarti hare devi narayani namastute jayanti mangala kali bhadrakali kapalini durga shiva shamadhatri swaha swadha namastute. I think we are collecting the Pushpanjali in one single tray. Please deposit it there and I will offer everything at the feet when everything has deposited. So next we are going to do the Arati, and after the Arati we are going to go directly into the Visarjan. Okay?